to view the delivery of bad news as a three-stage process. It's a three-phase process. There's a preparation phase where you're laying the groundwork, getting people ready for the possibility of bad news so they're not surprised. In fact, the first commandment of delivering bad news, I suggest to you, is thou shalt not surprise, particularly up, but thou shalt not surprise. The second phase of the delivery of bad news in my model is the actual delivery. We actually communicate it. The third phase is once you deliver the bad news, you're not done. Whether it's inside the organization or the external market, looking at have you actually made changes when you have a difficult time, you have to follow up and follow through. It's a transition phase. So the three phases are preparation, delivery, transition. So let me talk about each of those phases and some practical things that you can do. One is the preparation phase. First off, and this is a theme I keep coming back to, began with trust, share information on a regular basis. Just share information on a regular basis so people are aware, okay? Because when people get blindsided, they get out of sorts, and then they don't trust you anymore. Pay attention to how employees react when you deliver the possibility of bad news. Pay attention. Pay attention to how they react. Manage expectations. Again, we judge our reality as a function of expectations. If you're going to lower the expectations, lower them, because they're going to judge any outcome against those expectations. You want to send advance warning. Let people know about the possibility before it comes. Don't blindside them. But you also, in the preparation phase, you also want to open up the lines of communication. Stay close to the people as you walk around talking to people. And I suggest people got to get out of their offices, virtually or otherwise. They got to get and connect to people. Ask them how you're doing, and not just one of those throwaway lines, how you do. No, how are you doing? What are some of the key issues? In fact, when you have a team meeting or a staff meeting, ask them, what are some of the key concerns that people are raising in your team? Just ask them, because you want to get more information. So if you have to deliver bad news, you have a better lay of the land. Benjamin Franklin once said, by failing to prepare, you're preparing to fail. And I think the preparation phase is often overlooked. Often I have, former students call me, Professor Bies, I deliver bad news. What should I do? And they didn't listen to my lecture really well. And I said, here's a couple things. But then I give them some advice. Now we're in the delivery phase. First off, you deliver bad news. Share the news as soon as possible. Don't wait. Don't wait for time, hoping it'll change, because we also live in the 21st century in social media. And sometimes when things get out, boom, it's out there. Share the news as soon as possible, whether it be up or with your team. Okay? Because they can adjust it. They don't want to find you sat on it for 6 months or a week. And when you deliver bad news, you better answer 3 questions that are top of mind that I find from my research that people are going to ask themselves when they hear bad news. Here's the 3 questions. Why? You better be able to answer the why question. Why is this happening to us? Why is this happening to me? How does it affect me? You got to let people know. And maybe the first question people ask, how is it going to affect me? But also, will there be a happy ending? Not that you can guarantee, but can you put a little bit, and that gets you back to the storytelling. How do you connect that? Is it possible? Is it possible? Working together, we can make that happen. But also, when you deliver bad news, tell the truth and be realistic. Okay, with all due respect to Jack Nicholson, one of his better movies, people can handle the truth. Okay, it's half-truths and lie. It's the sins of omission, things you didn't say, people will hold you accountable for when they find that to be. But also bring solutions, particularly if you're delivering bad news, bring solutions. Or if you're delivering with your team, engage them and kind of come up with solutions so they feel some sense of control. But you got to communicate the news. Just don't sit on it and answer those 3 questions. I think those are the key three things that I would really recommend.